إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعين ونستغفره، نعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا، من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له. Praise Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and He's the only one worthy of praise. I seek His help, His guidance, and His forgiveness. I believe in Him and I trust Him. I seek refuge on Almighty Allah from the evil of our passions. Indeed, whomsoever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guides him to Al-Islam, no one can mislead him after Allah, and whomsoever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put him astray, no one can guide him after Allah. I testify openly that there is no deity worthy of worship other than Allah Rabbil Alameen, and I testify that Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is his messenger and the seal of all the prophets. O Muslims, you must know that the best speech is the speech of Almighty Allah, which is the Quran. The best guidance is the course of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, which is his Sunnah. The worst of all affairs is innovation and addition to the religion of Islam. Indeed, every addition to the religion of Islam will lead to hellfire. I adjure you, as well as myself, to fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to the best of your ability. Fear Allah and don't die unless you are in a state of submission to Allah. I'd like to welcome you all for continuation of our series Nasiha, advices towards establishing a Muslim house. My concern tonight to say to the leader of the house, the captain of the ship, the father, the husband, to when he finish his work, to try to go back to the house, especially if there is no necessity to be out. We understand that you go for the salah and you come back, but don't make the going to the salah is excuse to leave your house, and after this you don't return back unless you understand most of the house, if it's not all the house, is sleeping. Spending time and quality time, not only time, spend quality time in the house is very important. The Prophet ﷺ advised us that let your house be sufficient for you. If there is no necessity or needs to go outside, you are not going to your work, neither you going to your salah to make it in the mosque, try to be there, because your family needs you, because your children who's growing up, they need to have example and to be seeing somebody there that it can correct them when they make mistakes or advise them when they need the advice. Doesn't matter if you're helping them about a homework or you're talking with them, socializing with them, strengthen the relationship. Let's try to make second station or third station. First station, all right, masjid. Second station, your livelihood, your shop, your office, your school, okay? And third station is your mosque, and after this, your house. You don't have to be meeting your friends every day. You don't have to play football or basketball every day. Why you don't do things with the children? You like to jogging? Okay. What about you jogging with your children? What about you take them with you? All right? Uh, Sitting in the house, we don't need an image only in the house that the husband or the father is in the house. We need a live husband, a live father, that to be there, not to be a obstacle in their way. Not everything have to be hush hush quiet. Let the kids can run, they can play, but when is need your advice or need your correction, when it needs that you give uh, the proper word towards how such a thing should be, that you be there. The mother in general, the children take advantage of the mother due to her kindness, gentleness, and things like this. The image of a father in the house is very important. Try to spend the quality time. Don't be in the house and you are not in the house. Physically, you are in the house, but you are in your bedroom, or you are uh, what you call this, forgot what do you call it. Try to do some artwork, painting there in the back room. Be there in their life. Try to correct them without yelling at them. Give them the advice, them the correction. The way how they eat, the way how they play, the way how they socialize with each other. Try to be there, you understand when they fighting or arguing with each other and how they supposed to be handling the problem, okay? So basically, my focus here about spending quality time with the children. And do not be in the children, with the children physically only, okay? Because you have your cell phone in your hand, and if not, that the whole family is sitting absolutely quiet because they're watching a movie. This shouldn't be. The movies have something, a lot of stuff un-Islamically. It have music, instruments playing. It have a mixing between men and women, teaching bad things indirectly in their stories, in their movies, in their play. So if you already finish your school or you finish your work and you go to the mosque for the Maghrib prayer and you come back, don't stay from Maghrib until Isha, or don't go for Isha and when you come back the children already sleeping. Try to spend some time in the house and they try to make the time to be a quality time. Develop the relationship is something very important. So it's not a matter of correction and teaching, preaching. Be there for them, them, play with them, talk with them, tell them what happened today in their school, tell them what happened in your socialize with them. Don't be stranger to your children. It's very important. So you can indirectly teaching them, they can come to relate to you about what happened in their schools, what happened with the teachers, what's happening, you understand, when you went in the bus, the school bus, all these things. The second advice, we need to be watching for what our children bring with them from the school, what they be hiding in there, phones, what they may have in their book bag due to be associating with the wrong people, with non-Muslims. Actually, and this will come in another point, inshallah, but regardless, that try to make sure that your children did not have anything in their book bag that is not Islamically or is not supposed to be children playing with it. Sometimes playing with guns, sometimes they have rifa, sometimes they have some naked pictures, okay? And it can be directly or indirectly. It depends, okay? That as example, let's clean our book bag. Let me help you to clean your book bag. Let me see how did you do in school today. Let me see your homework. Things like this. So they will know that there is a possibility that you may stick your hand in their pocketbook. Keep an eye where the children go, what time they come back to the house. It's very important. And if you could not be during this time, you need to ask your wife. She's supposed to be your deputy in the house. If the children been released from the school 2:30 p.m., what they were doing for 2 hours outside? You come 7 o'clock, but why is the children returning to the house at 6 o'clock? What is the necessity for them to be outside? But like I said, we need to be concerned about the environment. Where is our children? What the kids they say to each other in the school bus? What is the so-called education nowadays? Indirectly teaching them about different things that they are not supposed to, or their age doesn't allow for them. Okay? You have to keep eye on your children. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us in Quran, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu qu anfusakum wa ahlikum nara. Oh, you believe, save yourself and your children from hellfire. Talk with your kids when they come from school. Who did walk you to the house today? Oh, and who's so and so? Is it he or she? And what he was talking about. But don't take it as if he's in a court and you judging him. Try to put it in a way that, like a story. How was your day? Did you walk by yourself? Did anybody walk you to the house? Oh, and who's so and so? Is he Muslim? Oh, what's he doing? What's their father? Try to get some information, a background. Don't, you understand, be stranger to your children. It's very important. Try sometimes even to meet their friends. Okay? Try to meet their friends. Or the kids that they sit with them in the bus. So you can know. If you want to know your children, know who they socialize with, who they spend their time with. Ask your wife what time the children came back. And after this, ask your children. Same question. And if the school dismissed at 2:30, so why they came 5 o'clock? Where did they go? We could not understand, send the children for us to get a break. Let them go wherever they go. Yes, they carry a book bag with them to go to school, and they're supposed to be went to school, coming back from school. But what is going on in the school? Who you work with the school? What do you guys talk with the other about? And they try not to make it like a court. Try to know how things went today, how is your day, in a friendly manner. And after this, you can give them some advices and correction and things like this. The Prophet ﷺ had told us that indeed Allah will ask each shepherd about his flock. So you are a ra'i, you are a shepherd. You are responsible about your children. And in the day of judgment, Allah will ask you, did you do your homework or not? Your homework is not raising a family in a manner that only food. You are not feeding a duck or a goat so it can get bigger and after this you eat it. You are raising a, a block in the wall of the Muslim community or the future community, and you want a solid rock to go in the wall. Okay? So keep your eye closed in your children, what the who the company, who ride beside in the bus, what time they come, and like I said, don't do it like a court and they are a criminal, but open it in a social way of talking and ask them indirect questions so you can know what is going on. Our children is a amana, is a trust in our hands, and we have to be concerned about them. Inshallah, we're going to stop here. And always tell them if you smell anything from them that is funny, ask them why his clothes. Don't tell him, did you? Ask him, why is your clothes smell like cigarette? Okay? So, oh no, no, I don't smoke that, but, oh, so, oh, is this Frank? You understand? He smokes cigarette? Yeah. Say, yeah, but you are not supposed to be walking with people who smoking cigarette. Okay? Because it make you smell bad. Be concerned about children. Try to know what's going on in their life. This is very important to build a Muslim house, inshallah. And will make it easy on you in the day of judgment when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will ask you about your children. Continue with you tomorrow, inshallah, for more advices to keep the house together and to raise a Muslim house, inshallah. Thank you for your time. If anybody have any comments or correction, feel free to do so. Ya Allah, Ya Kareem. Thank you. Come back again. Alright guys, looking forward to see you tomorrow, inshallah, if Allah will. First class is 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Tafsir Quran word by word. Second class 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Jazakumullah khairan. Invite others, inshallah, to benefit from the classes. سبحانك اللهم بحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك